Hi everyone. So in the last couple of videos, we went through a few goal settings and how the options changed under it. We reviewed all of those things. In this video, what we are going to do is we are going to first create an audience, and then we are gonna basically see what all options do we get while we are creating a new audience, because audience is very important. We are gonna set up a current audience. We are also going to set up a few ad related assets, and then probably we can run a profitable ad for ourselves. So first of all, we need to decide on how we are going to create our entire audience. So while we create uh, audience, we have to click on this button, audience section. Okay, you will get option on all tools. You can go over here at audience. If you are using Meta Business Suite, so you will still get that option within the all tools section itself. All right, so both of the options, as of now I am using the business manager for this account. Okay, now we have to go on create audience, click on the button. See, there are three options. First one is the custom audience. I'll just click on it. As you can see, we can choose a custom audience source. So there are several different sources that we can click, and we can basically use all of those sources. Now for this account, the entire pixel and everything is already mapped. It's completely uh, it's a complete account which is ready and has been launched already. So I'll be able to guide you through the entire process of the things that has been laid out. I'll also be putting down all of the things which you can look at and understand how the pixels and the conversion APIs have been mapped as well. Okay, now choose a custom audience source. We have to choose a source. There are five different sources. Website obviously belongs to the domain that you have, the website that you are running. The customer list, if in case you have a complete customer list in form of Excel file or a CSV file, you can use that within this one. Now that should have the name, email, and the phone number. If you have more details, then it is well and good. There is a particular format. We are going to see that in the next one, how that format needs to be mapped up, because all of the customer list that you are uploading ultimately get hashed, and the details will be mapped to particular users and found on Facebook. It may take some time for the audience to get ready, but ultimately the kind of output that you are expecting, you would get if you have a good amount of customer list. Now the customers who are paying well, or are basically the paid customers, if you have a separate list for those, or if you have marked them with a grade inside the list, I'll be detailing out the entire thing. You would also understand that how you can leverage the power of customer list and find people similar to the ones who have paid. So overall they are going to be similar to the audience that you have uploaded, but more similar to the pointers of how your paid customers look like. So if your paid customers are using a different mobile device like iPhone, if they are using a system that is a high-end system, or they have some cues, for example they are either married or they have an age of over 40 plus, so all of those cues, there is going to be a pattern that Facebook is going to find from your audience and also from your paid audience. Okay, so these are the things. The app activity, if you are having an if you have an app, then you can also map that app activity with your current Facebook account. Offline activity, for example the POS machine, the GCC machine create, and there are also over the phone or by offline other channels. If you are getting some kind of activity that happens, um, you can trigger a few things, and Facebook will be able to catch all of those details as well. We'll also be checking out the catalog option, but these are overall the options that you are going to get while you are creating the entire custom audience. So as of now, we are going to click on website, click on next. Okay, and we have to select the kind of pixel that we are using. So the pixel is already mapped and activated, and hence we are able to see this. We are also targeting all website visitors, and retention is the number of days we want to pull that audience from. So the number of days who have basically been to our website in the last 30 days. Okay, so we can increase it to a maximum of 180 days, which is 6 months. So let's consider we want to target people who have been to our website once in the last 180 days. So this is the kind of inclusion we are going to do. If you want to add more while you are creating the audience, we can click on the plus sign and include more. So the pixel remains the same, and then we are going to select a different initiator event. Okay, so first of all, we had been creating all website visitors. If we have a different aspect wherein we are basically targeting people who are not website visitors, but if they have basically gone through a page that is a specific web page, for example a page that you use to run the ads on, but you do not want to target people who have directly landed on the home page or the pricing page but have not seen your ad page, so probably they will not get converted very fast. But if you have targeted people ahead or before, you can target them. In that case, we can select this one as well. However, once you have selected a complete all website visitor in last 180 days, this is the largest visitor count that you can catch. So there is no other option, there is no other things that you can include, because as you can see, all of the options, these are all from your website, all from your events that you have selected within the entire pixel. That is, so all of these pointers that are pulling the pixel data, it all belongs to this visitor by time spent and visitor who have visited specific web pages. These two are the subset of this one. So it does not matter, we cannot go ahead and create a separate audience because these have already been included in all website visitors. If there are some options, some customers that we want to exclude, some users or viewers who have come to our website we want to exclude, we can click on exclude people. Okay, and let's see the options. So if we want to include some people who have visited some particular specific web pages, so these are all the web pages which are the thank you pages. So if you want to include all of those, you can basically exclude those people. So if the retention is 180, if they have been to this particular page in last 180 days, probably you can do this. So let's consider we have this website, okay, and we want to avoid, and obviously the pixel should belong to this website. As of now it doesn't, but hypothetically let's consider that the pixel belongs to this site. In that case, we have to add the particular link, the complete link. So for example, if there is a page that says thank you, in most cases this is how it is. If you have order that has been completed, if you're pushing people uh, down to this link, then you can avoid or basically exclude the particular link. Now this is not the single thing, you can do it contain, you can do it doesn't contain or equals. So if you do it equal, it should match exactly. However, if you do it contains, then it should work like this by default, and the entire slug should be thank you page oblique thank you, if this is the one you are using. So this, anybody who has paid for your product will not be shown the ads. That is what the gist of the entire thing is. All right, we have to name the audience. And some description that you would want to basically identify it for your own purposes. We can click on create audience and the audience will be created. Now I'll be explaining you where basically we are going to see that audience of. However, this is how you are creating the audience for the website as a source. Alright, so I hope this video made sense as to how you can create an audience from the visitors of your website. In the next video, we are going to see how we can upload a list of customers and let Facebook, let Meta hash through all of the content and create a list of viewers or users who will be interested in the product that we want to offer. So thank you for this video. I'll see you in the next one.